What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video with EndFaze Games. I'm Brandon, and today I wanted to do a channel update. Long story short, not much is going to change. I just wanted to kind of talk about, for any new subscribers or anybody new tuning in, what I kind of cover on this channel and what you guys can expect moving forward. So I created this channel, first and foremost, because I like Sorcery Contested Realm. I'm going to continue to have that be the main focus of the channel. My main reason for creating the channel altogether was just to grow the game, grow the community, and let more people know about Sorcery Contested Realm. I think the gameplay is amazing. I think the art is awesome. I think the philosophy behind the game is amazing. The one set a year, the grid-based mechanics, all of it just hits on all cylinders for me. So Sorcery, number one through and through for EndFaze Games. It's gonna be that way for a long time. Number two is gonna be Metazoo, which who had that on their bingo card for 2025? I played original Metazoo, and I had no plans of playing the new Metazoo, but here we are. In my last 3 videos, I've done some box openings, and you can expect to see, Sorcery box openings, Metazoo box openings, and other card games that I'm into as well. I kind of do those as kind of reviews. So I like talking about, the card quality, what the box opening experience is like, kind of to show people what it's like before they, put their hard-earned money into an entire booster box of something. So that'll go for all games, box openings. I haven't done too many deck techs, might get into that in the future. I'm not a super, advanced YouTuber or anything like that, but I am going to try and do something where I can, record some stuff on my laptop as well with audio, do some deck techs or maybe some tabletop simulator stuff like that as well. I do like doing live gameplay as well. Every once in a while, like if I'm in a tournament, I'll just ask whoever I'm playing against if it's okay if I set up my camera and I just do completely raw gameplay. You're not going to get a lot of, commentary from me over it like some of the other content creators. You're just going to get raw banter at the LGS, which I think is pretty cool. My third game is going to be Grand Archive, which I'm really liking that as well. It's another indie game as well. And I got into that because I just saw how competitive it was. And I actually just went to a regional in Michigan just to kind of compare it to what I'm doing locally. And it's a different level. The Grand Archive players are so good. The community, just like Metazoo and Sorcery, they're so awesome. I talked to a ton of great people at that event. I went by myself and I felt like I was part of a little family there. It was just super cool. So those are going to be the main 3 games that I focus on. I'll probably touch on a few, bigger ones here and there, but this channel, I kind of called it EndFaze Games for a reason. I got out of TCGs for a long time and found my way back into them. And, this might be my last little stretch into TCGs. We all say that, and then, a new one comes out, and, Sorcery came out. I had no plan of getting into that, but once I saw the cards on the grid, I was immediately hooked. And, Grand Archive kind of did the same thing. Metazoo pulled me back in, but that's kind of a different thing. Metazoo has a little place in my heart that's just kind of hard to explain. It's a love-hate relationship, but right now Metazoo is definitely on the love side. It's very cool. I'm really digging it. But yeah, the main focus of this channel is to kind of focus on some indies. I'm liking those a lot more than the main guys right now. If I can get my hands on some Final Fantasy Magic in the summer, I'll do a box opening of that. But that might be one to collect because that one might be worth something down the line. I got a couple buddies that got me back into Pokemon, which I'm not a Pokemon collector. I collect vintage Pokemon. So right now it's a little bit discouraging going to store shelves and seeing nothing on the shelf or being limited to like 4 booster packs of modern Pokemon. So that's kind of frustrating. 2025 is just going to be nuts for TCGs. So just be careful out there. There's going to be a lot of Shopify websites that are going to try and scam you for pre-orders of this or that. Just be careful. And buy from reputable sellers or directly from your LGS, something like that. That being said, with Pokemon, that is very hard to do because there's a lot of bots, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I need to touch on anything else. Like I said, this channel's, Sorcery first and foremost. Metazoo is a strong second. Grand Archive, I'll touch on here and there. If some new indies pop up, I'll tell you about them. I'm really digging the indie scene right now. I believe, just be careful with that as well, because there's a ton popping up. I think there's one called Sourcebound. It's coming up. I don't know much about it. I've heard comparisons of it to Magic. Everything gets compared to Magic. I think there was another one that had a Kickstarter a while ago that I just saw on Whatnot that has crazy pricing, but it has like AI art or something like that. I can't remember the name of that one right now. There's some other ones too. I think there's one random one that's like an Alice in Wonderland themed TCG. You just got to be careful with that kind of stuff. There's so many TCGs that are popping up right now. It's just going wild. But this one, I'm going to continue to do some sit down videos like this. I didn't really think that I would like doing sit down videos like this as much as I do. But I like getting my opinions out there into the universe. I'll do a lot of, sorcery based content like this, with sit down videos and, telling you of future events or any kind of, rumors, set releases, any kind of news that I want to bring to you guys, any of my opinions to ruffle some feathers, something like that. I'll post a video like that here and there. Like I said, I'll try and get into some deck techs here and there. Not the best player of Sorcery, but I'll try and do some of those. For Metazoo, I'm getting ready to build some decks later today. I'm looking forward to getting some of that gameplay going. The gameplay looks super cool. But yeah, the main point is to grow these 3 games: Sorcery, Metazoo, and Grand Archive. So if there's anybody in the Cincinnati, Ohio or surrounding area, please hit me up. Since I've been doing the YouTube thing, I've developed some great relationships with some of the people that have commented. Had some good conversations with them through various other Discords and through Messenger and stuff like that. So thank you guys very much for commenting. Zooming in on 300 subscribers, which, for a small channel, these small milestones mean a lot to us, and I appreciate it so much that you guys watch and tune in. And yeah, thanks for being part of EndFaze Games. Not much is going to change. Hopefully I can, pump out more content for you guys and more videos, because I like doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.